Okay, enough with the questions. Let's do this. Are you guys familiar with Blast from the Past?
I
Darn it.
so
We have some pictures. Let's take a look at what we have here. I'm starting with a non-person picture. I'm so glad you have this picture. I loved this boat.
that's a great boat, and it's still loosely in the family.
What? How so?
Yeah, it's explain.
Well, uh, Mr. Henningsen, the I think the single best tipper that we ever had, or the only tipper on boat crew, because he was such a generous guy, purchased the boat after camp, and that's still in the family now, owned by his daughter and son-in-law Dan Miller. I
Okay.
believe I believe that's a correct boat.
And I think
Colors.
right here, didn't that flip down and there was a Blaupunkt stereo in there?
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
was gonna
Yes.
say this is the
Yes.
one
This
correct
is the one.
boat that we had that had the radio, and
Oh
that
yeah.
special feature. Yes.
This is clearly why I love this boat so much. And I just remember going out onto the middle of the lake
Yep.
with Mike Mazzano, and there were a couple of us, my future wife, and just listening to Steely Dan under the stars.
Nice.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah, that boat is, I love that boat.
Hmm.
All right, look at this stud here.
Ah, Beth Dodd.
That's why I was so
Oh,
glad you guys found Beth Dodds, because she was
Oh,
a person,
oh,
good
that
we're
friend
was
back.
such a great conversation with her too.
we're
Hmm.
Yeah, for
totally gonna
sure.
send her this picture or this episode and tell her where to find this picture. Like,
Yeah,
great
because
call.
yeah, she probably doesn't have this picture, right?
I never saw it before.
I'm guessing not. No, I'm sure it was on my disposable camera for many, many years.
Ah, nice.
So wait, where is this? Is this the teepee? This
The
is in the
TV.
teepee.
Yeah.
Hey, are they tearing it down? Are they tearing the teepee down?
That's the talk.
They're tearing it
I'm not
down, building
I'm
a
not
new
sure
one.
when, the next
Okay.
year or two, supposedly.
I mean, that's an icon.
Hmm.
I mean, I understand progress, and I'm sure it's aged for sure, but I just think about how many times we had snacks in there and just hanging out
Hmm.
after the day.
So I'm
It's
looking in the background to the right. Is that Mr. Ballman? Probably, right? In the white
That
shirt?
could be, yeah.
Yeah, looks like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
that looks like the uniform he would have been wearing, right?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
he kind of had that
Yeah. To
white
the
shirt.
left, it I I remember that divide a little bit, but like I don't remember those curtains, which is trivial, but it looks like
That's
kind
It's
of
way back on the window. Those are on the window way in the back.
yeah, okay. All
That's
right.
like facing the direction of Annie's attic there through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
windows.
Makes sense. Wow.
Okay.
And would that have been like the candy counter at the time, maybe? Because I do have other pictures
So what
staff behind the candy counter, which is what I think we were in front of at the time.
Yeah.
that seems right. What year would this have been then? Would have been like
I'm guessing 80,
seven.
85 or
She was
86,
only there 1 year.
I think
maybe
it's
87.
I think it's 87.
87.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
that was the year I worked with her on boat crew.
Yeah.
Um, okay. What do we got here? Is this your dad's boat then?
That's the family boat, and
Okay.
with Beth in the middle and Nick Fiore on the right,
Nick Fiore. Okay.
and the old little cuddy cabin there.
So where was Nick from? I remember him. He was like a
It's
New
New
York
Jersey,
City. Where?
North New Jersey,
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
not
So
too far from the Rhiniacs, I believe. I'm not sure if he went to church with them or not, but he was, yeah, North Jersey.
yeah, the one and only year that Amy worked at camp was in '88, and she worked Woodlands waitress. She worked with him, and to this day, she still talks about how funny that guy was. He was just like
Nick Fiore.
kind of
Yeah.
just a crack up from
For sure.
New York City area that always had an opinion and a kind of a Seinfeld kind of way, and he was just yeah. She Yeah,
Well, there's something about Jersey people. They have like
yeah,
an attitude or attitude.
yeah.
I have some neighbors that are from Jersey, and I'm just drawn to them because it's just a fun attitude that they have. It's just a way of living that.
They have a lot of opinions they don't mind sharing, I think is
Right, right, right,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that though. I
yeah,
I,
Mhm.
I like it. I think I'd rather have someone with opinions than someone who doesn't
yeah.
have any.
I feel
Yeah,
like if I put Amy up to this exercise of who would you want to reconnect with from camp, it would
this would be
probably
it.
be him. Like in terms of
Okay.
Mhm.
her working with someone, all summer, and just yeah, he was just different to her in ways that like
Well, let's find him.
you said, expressing his opinion and
Yeah.
without, yeah, well, like he's wearing white pants, like something, like he's
it was before Labor Day, so that's okay, right?
Yeah, that's
sure.
fine.
I guess if you knew that, who's in between Steve and Nick there?
That's
That's
Beth,
Beth.
pretty
That's
sure.
Beth.
But no, it's
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
yep.
okay. I believe you. I
And so Don, we should try and get him. That'd be a fun interview.
sure would. Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it. Oh,
back in the days of the old pink zinc oxide.
Mhm.
Uh,
there you go.
Pink zinc
uh,
oxide.
love the mullet. It wasn't a super
oh,
mullet, but it
for
was a
sure.
good mullet. Yeah.
Oh, I had a mullet. I loved. It just was comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm not
I'm
mistaken, that's Julie, because I back in the day I could never tell Julie and Emily Nielsen apart, but I believe
okay.
Mhm.
How could you now?
just lots of years of practice.
All right.
So you still see them up at camp?
I haven't in many, many years. Once
Okay.
upon a time, I think we might be Facebook friends, maybe for a number of years.
Yep.
Okay.
I've seen
I've
them on
never really seen them
Facebook.
up at camp.
I'm
Okay.
actually gonna put myself on record here because in the next book I'm doing a chapter about Tapawingo and Deerfoot, and
Hmm.
um, I'm trying to find a range of people that served at Tapawingo. Kim Hawks, actually, Tom, in our interview with her, she talked about how special it was. I'm trying to read. I've been talking with Midge a bit, but Emily and Julie, I remember they worked on Tapawingo's staff. Um, I mean, it was probably right in the middle of, they were late teens and they had been at camp, and all of a sudden they both were on Tapawingo staff. And I remember thinking, I had sisters, Tracy, and then cousins that were so familiar with camp, and then they went to Tapawingo, and they had a range of experiences. Some loved it, some hated it, some were okay with it, but the ones that weren't that great with it were like, we know what we're missing back at camp, right? Like they experienced what they were missing. So I
Mhm.
know Emily and Julie knew what they were missing when they went out to serve out there. So I would just love to know, like, they committed, and I remember it was a year that I was on boat staff. They were out there, and they just seemed totally committed to it, and working with all the girls, and they full Nell, knew what was going on and the activities at camp, and with staff and everything, but they still really loved Tapawingo. So I would love to hear more about what they were thinking. So
You gonna are you gonna talk more to Karen Keller on that?
that is a base point, Tom.
Yeah.
From yeah, that conversation is what I'm gonna take and kind of put it out there and like have them react to. Yes, she was
Yeah.
great.
That was a great discussion too. Okay. So
Yeah.
Barge Crew 88. So I was team director this year. So this is when Don's in charge of boat crew. So we got Don, John, Steve, Mike Ballman, and Dwayne Evans.
And I had no idea until reading your book, Don, but Dwayne was apparently from Lancaster.
I found that out from the staff directory, Steve. So
Okay.
yeah, I
I,
Didn't.
Is he still there?
I don't know. I tried to find him on Facebook and LinkedIn, and he was not there. But
Okay.
I remember him having a really good experience with this, don't you think?
Hmm.
I think
How
so.
could you
Yeah,
not?
I think we had a good crew.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Look at these
Yeah, he's
names.
a
How's
very
he
good
not going
point.
to have a blast, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How
Put a
could he
do-over
not?
on that. Yeah. Ah,
Of course, he's not in this picture.
Mm.
So,
No, that
well,
is
maybe
true.
he's taking it. Is he taking the picture?
Yeah.
actually, very well could have been,
Okay.
because 4 out of 5 dentists say that yeah, it could have been the.
Okay. Do you guys look
Hmm.
at pictures like this and just think, man, we used to be in shape?
Yeah.
So
I,
much so.
Maybe you could send me that for motivation.
yeah, I mean, you guys are studs there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just life happens then. This is a great picture.
Yeah.
I was perpetually starving.
I don't think so. I think you were perpetually burning calories.
Well, yeah,
Like,
they're connected that way. Yes.
yeah, amazing.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Here
That's a
we are
great
again.
picture.
Okay, where is this?
I think I remember this.
You remember that? I'm pretty sure that was Utica. I think we
Yeah, I
got
want to say that was
the movie.
Utica or some excursion that we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably was Albany or Utica or.
I was gonna say Amsterdam, but
Mm,
we're still all like an hour away, and where
Right.
they had traffic lights and restaurants and
hmm
yeah.
Wow. Actually, still have hair there.
Did you?
I'm
Oh,
jealous of you
Yeah.
guys.
Carolyn.
I'm jealous of you guys for this next picture. How did I miss
This is
Mhm.
such a great picture. Steve, is that your car?
No, that was Miss Carolyn's.
That's Miss Carolyn's
I think she
car?
was
That's a
packing up,
cool.
going back to North Carolina.
Yep.
Okay. What kind of car did you drive?
For the most part, I had a blue '79 Chevy Monte Carlo.
Okay, I remember it was a cool car. Steve Bain, what were you driving at camp?
I didn't have a car till very last year, and it was
Okay.
a SS Monte Carlo.
You guys rocking the nice cars. John Bellin, I don't remember you having a car there, did you?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
I remember was it a Sirocco, Tom? Very
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
78 Scirocco again with the Blaupunkt
Scirocco.
radio.
Yep, I remember that.
I love
What I want to
that.
know is, where was that car all summer?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, who knows? I probably kept behind the field house or somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't imagine it was used often, but
Looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
She took care of it, that's for sure. That's such a great picture. I don't think I have any pictures with Miss Carolyn. That would have been nice to have.
No.
I think I might have
Yeah.
one somebody sent to me that
That's a great picture.
I would love. That's a great shot. Yeah.
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 Whoever thought to do that, well done.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I've often thought, I wonder what life would have been like if we had cell phones and cameras.
Oh,
Oh,
We
that might not have been
a lot
good.
more trouble back in the day.
yeah. I don't know if I'd be alive.
Yeah. It
Don
would have
would
been nice
get
to
out.
document things, but
Don would get out his Super 8 and I would do foolish, stupid things just because he's filming it. So if we had it
Mhm.
full time, like if we had that camera all the time, I'd
Oh yeah,
be dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be bad.
Yep. I had the hey, Bruce and Earl.
I guess
Bruce and Earl.
Steve, did you throw this picture in just to
I threw that in just to involve
Yeah.
Bruce and one of Bruce and
No.
myself.
so they can remember when they were in shape too.
Right.
Exactly. Okay.
We had a little more hair, a little more color in our hair.
Where is this picture though?
I'm pretty sure that was right by the back door of the TP.
Oh.
Door of the TV.
I think the
Really?
back door being to Earl's left there,
Okay.
going out behind the TP to the
Oh.
Japanese
Oh.
garden.
I don't know if I have ever. Oh, so this is just like a porch roof right there. This is
No,
this is
I think that's right inside the very back of the teepee.
okay.
I think the door to the is to the left of Earl, and if you walked in, you'd be looking straight into the
Okay.
what was at that point in time the cooking area of the teepee.
Okay. Very cool.
You guys remember doing Pizza Crew on Wednesday nights?
Mhm.
I was looking. I know I've got a picture somewhere, Donnie, of you and myself and John there outside the back of.
Mhm.
I couldn't find it. I was looking all weekend for it.
I think we have Mr. Bain in this picture, right?
Yeah,
There it is.
an oldie but a goodie.
It looks
Yeah, tell me about playing with this crew here. I mean, these are camp legends in this picture.
Yeah. They, all six of them quite much better at basketball than I was, but yeah, good guys there.
Don't tell that to Earl, whatever you do, please.
Steve, you
No,
could
these
play
guys,
too, my friend. You could play.
yeah.
You were
These
solid.
good group of people there.
Yeah.
I used to roommate with Steve Hill there very briefly. We were
Okay.
roommates.
Okay. He jumped on one of our calls, Don. I forget who it was with.
Um,
Was it
it was
Tim
Tim
Sanford?
Sandoval. Yeah, he
Yeah.
Tim
roomed
Sandoval, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you didn't watch our interview with Tim Sandoval, that was a lot of fun too. Okay. And I think the last picture. So Steve, you got to see Don's parents. Was this 2 summers ago now?
No, it was just last summer, last July, I guess that would have been.
Yeah.
This was 2025.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just timed it right that day.
Yeah, it was good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Guys came up. We just happened to be actually the TP opened at 2, not before 2.
Yeah,
So
that's strange.
yeah, so
Being
Tyler,
closed for lunch hours.
yeah, far corner. We all went to the beach and we were like, "I'll grab lunch and let's go." And then we went up there and they weren't open till 2, so we got there at like 1:58. And as soon as it opened, Bruce and Steve came up and we ordered. And I remember asking Steve, like, "Do they take credit cards now?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's been 35 years since I've been there, so
he showed me that,
it's so good.
we got together and at a table and it was fun.
I love it. Steve Bain, when's the last time you were up at camp?
Oh, geez. 5, 6 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
real briefly.
That's not that long ago. John Bellin, when's the last time you were up there?
Man, I'm just thinking it's been a while. It's probably been 20 plus years probably since
Okay.
I've been up.
Okay.
Embarrassed to say.
No, don't be embarrassed.
I know Steve Solem was at least there in 2025.
Yes, I could
I have
visual proof of that.
I
Yes.
have proof. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've been there since sometime in '89 was the last time I was there.
Mm.
long time, Tom.
That seems criminal, actually.
I used to bemoan the fact that it was 4 or 5 hours from Long Island, New York, New
Mhm.
Jersey. Now that I'm in Pennsylvania and it's a good 6 hours of drive time, 8 hours if you make the stops. I'd give anything to be 4 or 5 hours away.
Mhm.
I think I think Syracuse was only maybe 2 to 3 hours, something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I miss that.
Yeah, I often envy Jimmy as close as he is to camp, from Albany. What's he, 90 minutes away?
Yeah, and he has a house right there too, like that he's
Yeah.
some time there. So
He's got it figured out.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. But what did he say, Don? He goes up there 40 weekends a year.
Really?
Wow, like that. Yeah, it's a huge.
I think that's what he said. So you wouldn't do that from 6 hours away, Steve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
This is man, just to see the 3 of you guys, like
Yeah. This is great.
how do we,
Just gonna throw this out there because my brother has gotten together in recent years with some of his college buddies. I know your uncle Don there, Bobby, and some others rented an Airbnb, for like 18 people, and just whether it's Speculator or somewhere else, we could do that.
Okay,
Mhm.
Have the
so
ability.
all right,
I'm
Tom,
in.
bring let's throw that out there because there's been a bunch of ideas thrown about how we
Yeah, we
could.
were trying to do a reunion this year at camp. I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Um, Not that what is it, the 125th year
That
this
was
year?
last summer was so.
Oh, we were trying to hit it last summer too, but so okay. So yeah, I mean it doesn't have to coincide with a huge milestone for camp. We just need to make it happen. It'd be a lot of fun
Mhm. It'd be
just to
great.
catch up. Yeah.
Yep, we got some inside sources trying to make it happen. So
Yeah.
Well,
uh, going through the channels but
But I like the idea of Lancaster. That is kind of central, Steve. So
it is. Yep.
not a bad spot in Pennsylvania. I mean, I remember when my aunt first moved there and John, and always thinking I could never see myself living in Pennsylvania. Now, having been here all years, I couldn't
Yep.
imagine. This winter, I'm imagining being somewhere else, but most of the year, I don't
yeah.
think anywhere
Yeah.
else
This week I'm thinking I want to go back to Florida, but
for sure.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's a little chilly now here in Florida.
well, I was in the Keys last week and it was not chilly, John. Not
Mm.
for most of it. It was, and my neighbors had to shovel my driveway, so
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that anymore.
Yeah. Where are you, John, again?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Um, yeah, I saw Steve a few nights ago.
Yeah.
So the next book will feature a chapter about the teepee, and
nice.
Steve accepted the call to come on and talk about his experience there. And who else was on it? It was Bob Midwood, who was there in the early 60s. Beth Markel was on there.
Yeah.
Mark and Cheryl August,
Yeah.
Hans Smid,
Sure.
and again one of those calls that you schedule for like an hour, but it went on to be like things just triggered, and
Right.
what people were shocked about on the call was they did not know that Steve Bain, when the legendary Dot Jones retired from Cooking on the Hill, it was Steve Bain that took over.
Heard
And
that.
oh, no big deal, right? Yeah, you were like, what? You
Those are shoes. Those are some shoes to
right?
fill, Steve. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he shared a little bit about the experience, but yeah, I just hard to, you know, since then, right, Steve, you've continued a career in that culinary lane, but still, I can't imagine how, you know, influential that, or that step was for you in there. And you were interesting, something you said about you were still learning the culinary part of it, but you learned so much about being on time, having a schedule, and managing young people. And maybe you could just kind of
Yeah.
end on that, like, yeah, because
Yeah. It was yeah, just organization and just, uh, being in that environment was a huge stepping stone, confidence builder. I was very fortunate to have people around me that were very helpful and
Well, so
remember.
Dot had like a whole group that came with her. When she left, did all of them leave?
Yes, I believe
Oh
yes, yeah.
man, so it's not just Dot you had to work to replace. It's like a whole ecosystem of people that had been taking care of that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, Camp Shuffled. Yeah, I remember Well, Bob Lang was extremely helpful, if you remember Mr. Lang at all. And,
I remember him. He didn't talk very much though.
no, no,
So he,
he-
he would just, Don showing the hand motions. He would just point. So I mean, helpful but quiet.
very, very quiet, but you knew exactly what he was telling you. Hey, what time should we, whatever, start the fried chicken on Friday? And you'd say, I think, I would say, I think 4 o'clock. And he would just shake his head, 3 o'clock. And you go, 3 o'clock, Bob? You go, yep, tap a wingo. You'd be like, oh, that's right. We gotta get the food out for them. So he had a way of communicating very,
Oh,
very well.
we have a picture of him from one of the episodes. I don't remember which episode it was, but I'm just the memories of him, like Don said, pointing or
Yeah.
like he would go out of his way not to talk.
Yeah.
And he actually knew a couple of languages too. He was like
Oh yeah.
Cantonese, I believe he knew.
You're killing me, seriously?
Yeah.
I-
Brilliant man.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, and I'm not trying to be rude, but for someone who doesn't talk much, why would you learn a second language that you're not going to speak? I'm struggling with that a little. I'll be honest. That's amazing. Okay.
Oh, he pointed in both languages.
That's so good, Steve. He could point in many. I wonder how many languages you can do this in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Steve Solem, I can assure you that we never threw pieces of fried chicken out that there were never any.
That's too valuable.
Yeah, exactly.
It was too valuable. You could also really hurt someone. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Belland, could you explain why you're at the hospital today? Well,
What?
it starts with a piece of chicken.
Yeah, it starts with chicken and just goes down from there. Weren't you in last week with cornbread and?
Weren't you in last week with cornbread? Yes, that was me. That was me.
Yes,
The physics of a whip.
I just remember being struck multiple times on multiple occasions by incoming objects on numerous
Drive-by
occasions.
fruiting.
Yeah. I remember with Solem. I don't remember how it was. I do remember, somehow we had three of us in a boat and out there to retrieve the canisters. And on the way back, like you said, someone would tube back and someone would drive, someone would spot. And
Multitasking at its best.
Mhm.
yeah, but just tossing it out there. But they were coming back at you.
Mhm.
So if you had it, oh
Yeah.
That was good.
And actually, it was kind of an art form because you almost had to judge wind gusts,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
humidity and all that stuff to get it right.
yeah.
No,
You must have to do a fade and a draw.
I'm sure explaining it to GLP2 that hey, we're working out science here. This is science.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Again, they gave the keys to 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
Just that we all passed our PV license test is
Yeah. Yeah.
still.
I love it. Do you ever do one of those like things at work where they're like, tell two things that are true about you and one that's not true, right? And then I always use that one. I always say I had a license to drive a commercial boat up to 42 feet in the state of New York, right? Because it sounds so preposterous, right? That's got to be the one that's not true.
Uh-huh. Yep. If they only knew.
They only knew. Yeah. Hilarious. Well, gentlemen, this has been a blast. I love how the call was almost over, and then we thought of some really funny stuff to say.
Mhm.
That's
It
surprising.
was awesome.
Mhm.
Well, and
Enjoyed
Steve
it.
Bain, John Bellin, thank you for jumping on and
No,
adding
thanks
to
for
the
having me
forum.
again.
Yeah.
Always
Thank you.
fun.
Yeah. Good to see you all.
Yeah, good to
Great.
see you both.
Overdue. Yeah, we.
Great to see everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a way to get some of those, maybe send some of those pictures at some point? Text them or screenshot them, or if you can,
Oh, yeah.
because I
Yeah,
really don't have
we
much
can.
in my line of pictures.
We
I just
can.
think some of those are really cool. If you
I
can.
will, I'll
Absolutely.
try it. Yeah, Don has them. I have them. We can. Well, your cousin has them.
I sent it over to Don today. Most of those I think are on my Facebook as well, but I can resend those.
Were they?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Probably
today.
got more with.
Yeah.
I've got a few in particular with us, John, and a couple
Yeah.
of ladies camp.
I mean, Steve sent them to Don. Don sent them to me. I guess I could send them to you, John, or you could just get them from Steve.
Yeah, we could do
Well,
that.
yeah, whichever's easier. Whichever's easier.
Amazing. I think we should. Okay, Don, Steve, let's all three send them to John.
Yes.
That would make me very
Flood
happy.
his inbox. Yeah.
No, I'll pick the best one.
They're all the same.
Exactly.
Oh, this is ending exactly like I expected it would, John. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you. I'm just glad I could help.
Well,
I
thank you.
said I'm going to get off here and look up how to spell IT.
Let me know how that works.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Fellas. Have a
Yep.
great evening.
Great stuff.
Gentlemen, take
Guys.
care, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.